Okay, wait, where am I? Oh, there we go. Baddies! We are now on YouTube. This is long overdue, and I'm so sorry that it's taking this long for me to get this freaking video out. But when I tell you, I've had unexpected things happen to me over the last few days, so I had to push back my release date. It's not like anybody cared about the release date, but I'm very excited. It just feels like a lot more personal, a lot more me and my baddies, and that's it, period. So for y'all that don't know me, hi, I'm Laura, or as I'm known on TikTok, I'm Bad to Be Laura. I make beauty content, lifestyle content, makeup content, and I really hope that you guys follow my journey onto here. Let me stop blabbing so we can get into the real purpose of this entire video, which is me answering you guys' questions. Not a lot of people had a lot of questions for me. Honestly, I was very like, oh, yeah, don't fuck with me. Okay, thanks. The few people that had questions for me, we're gonna answer those questions today, and we're gonna talk about really interesting stuff. My first YouTube video, guys, can you tell I'm nervous? Let's get into the questions that you have for me. Let's start with the first question from Sarah. What got you interested in makeup? I think I've always been interested in makeup. I grew up in like the 2016 YouTube beauty guru era. If you know, you know. That was like the it girl makeup. You had to like be an artist. I, at the ripe age of 15, when I was barely getting into makeup, was not really an artist babe at all. I started doing TikTok, and I didn't really do beauty content in the beginning of my TikTok journey. But then I think it was like Euphoria makeup that started coming out, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, I want to recreate it. So I got into recreating Euphoria makeup, which was horrible. I was like, bitch, take away her fucking chunky rhinestones and her blue sparkly shadow, please. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare, but it was the beginning of something beautiful. So I am very grateful for that. And then it just kind of evolved from there, and it's become what it is today. And also, but I absolutely love you and love watching your videos. Baddies for life. Baddies for life, babe, period. The next question is, what got you into TikTok? COVID, baby. COVID. I was a bored teenager in my room, locked up, couldn't do anything else. So I just started recording myself on my phone and posting it onto TikTok. I used to keep a lot of drafts when I first started because I was like, oh my god, people from my school are gonna see me and it's gonna be so embarrassing. Then COVID hit and I realized I'm never gonna see half of those people ever again. I was just like, fuck it, like, let's just do it. I did the math from how many videos I have to like how many days I've been posting. On average, I've been posting 2 videos every single day for the last 4.5 years. That's commitment, bitch. The next question is from Rebecca. What are your goals, dreams, and aspirations? I don't really talk about it a lot because I'm like very superstitious, and I feel like if you talk about it, it won't come true. I don't know why I think that, but the only way your dreams don't come true is if you don't work for them. And I have this saying that I always tell myself that's like, if you give something your 100%, your everything, and you don't let up, you don't give up on yourself, you keep going even in the low, hard times, you just keep on going, keep on hustling, keep on doing it. There's no way you're not gonna see light at the end of the tunnel. Like, there's no way. That's kind of my philosophy when it comes to that, but I am still very superstitious, so I'm just gonna give a very vague response on what my dreams and goals and aspirations are. But continue my education. I just graduated last May and I got my bachelor's in political science from Texas State University. Shout out Texas State. I have a goal to continue my education next fall. Another dream of mine is to be in a job where I'm able to be creative and have fun and meet different people and work with many different people. And I just want to make sure that my job, whatever it be, doesn't feel like a job. I want to love it every single second. So yeah, and also something else, but I'm not ready to say that yet because I'm very superstitious. Next question is from Fernanda. If you could tell younger you any piece of advice, what would you tell her? I love these questions, y'all. Y'all are literally eating it up with the questions. I think I would tell her to not put so much value on physical beauty because look at you now, bitch. No, I'm just playing. But second of all, I think I would tell her to stick to what you love and don't give up on what you love. I think whenever I was a younger girl, I was very easily pushed out of spaces. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't ever let anyone make you feel inferior. And I would say don't be afraid to take up space. Don't shy yourself out. Don't hide yourself in a corner. Don't push yourself to the back to make yourself less than or to make yourself smaller so you could be more acceptable to people and more approachable. Don't do that. You don't have to be perfect all the time. Stop being so fucking type A. I'm still type A, so I guess, yeah, but I would tell her try to be a little more relaxed. And that's kind of advice for me now too, so yeah. This next question is from someone named Jade. She had a similar, she said, what advice would you tell your younger self? Then she also had another question, if I had any dating advice. No. Let me just start with, I've never had a boyfriend. I honestly think it's a universe like saving me for Harry Styles, but that's just me, that's just me. I would just say, first red flag, pack your bags, hun. As cliche as it sounds, you are the prize. If y'all watch Love Island UK, you know Jess, I'm the prize, I'm the prize. It's so true though, you are the prize. I don't know, like I said, I've never been in a relationship, so I really don't know what to say. I have to call my girls up, my besties that are all three with their lovers, and I'm just here like, you know, there's always that one single friend in the group, so it's okay. Oh well, I would say never let a man tell you he don't want you twice. Like, actually, I'm begging on my knees, never let a man tell you he doesn't want you twice. Please. One and done. Don't even let him tell you he doesn't want you once. His actions should speak, but please don't let him tell you twice. Don't. Remember when I said you're the prize? Don't. And if he wants to, he will. I think that's so cliche, but it's so true. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen vice versa. A man doesn't want to, he definitely won't. And a man that does, he will find a way to do it, honey. Not everyone deserves your time and not everyone deserves your energy. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I feel like people don't cherish their time and their energy as much as they should. Your space, your time and your energy and your aura is like a gift. And not everyone deserves to be in there. So when I say protect your peace, I mean that. But I really hope that was concrete advice, y'all. I really hope that was helpful. And you don't know, maybe in the near future I have better advice for you, but that's it for now. There was like another part of the question too. How old are you? 23. A lot of people think I'm a lot younger than I look, and a lot of people think I'm like, oh no, yeah, you look 23. And then the next question is, are you currently or have been in college before? Yes! It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And I finished at Texas State last May with a bachelor's in political science with a minor in business administration. And I plan on going to law school next fall. Wish a girl good luck with that. I'm just very excited for what's to come. I love learning, I love academics. If y'all have any more like college related questions, let me know because I'll definitely answer them. Next question comes from Amelia. What's something about creating content that most people wouldn't know? I feel like creating content is pretty straightforward, and a lot has come out about the behind the scenes about what it's like to create content. I feel like for me, a lot of people wouldn't know the process of like editing these videos and getting them out. That is a very hefty process. I think the hardest part about content creation is editing. A lot of like bigger TikTokers, bigger YouTubers have their like editors. But baby, this is a one-woman show. Everything is filmed, directed, edited by me. I have nobody working for me. So maybe one day, I'm just playing. I don't know, I'm very specific about the way that I like my videos to be edited. So I don't think I'll probably ever hire an editor if I ever got the chance or ever got to that point where I probably needed one. Maybe it would have to be someone that I really like I don't know, it'd be very hard for me to like pass the torch. But it's like also like my least favorite part of content creation is editing my own videos. Next question is for Inaya or Anaya. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, babe. What music are you listening to? Who are your favorite artists, etc, etc? I'm glad you asked, baby girl, because I will never shut up about this. My favorite artists are Taylor Swift, One Direction, all of their solos, every single one of them, all 5. I'm not even kidding. On my top 5. I love Olivia Rodrigo. I love Gracie Abrams. I love country music. I listen to a lot of classic rock like the Beatles. A lot of the music my dad put me on, like 70s, 60s, classic rock. And then I listen to a lot of like Spanish music as well, Mexican music. I love hip hop, I love rap. I love all types of genres, but I would say like, yeah, like I'm very much like Taylor Swift, One Direction girly. Yeah, I listen to music on such a deep personal level, so I love music so much. It's like a really big part of my life. When people are able to put my feelings into words, I'm like, yes. Next question, we have like 2 more questions. This is from Maria. What's a goal you have achieved recently that made you feel really proud? I think recently, actually, very recently, Rare Beauty posted me on their Instagram. That was a dream come true. There are things that, like, you know, I never truly thought would ever happen to me. And like at one point I never thought that Rare Beauty would even blink twice at me, babe. Like I literally thought that Rare Beauty would laugh at me. At one point you thought that this was impossible and it happened. So don't ever doubt anything else for you again. Reach for the stars completely and fully and with no doubts. Last question is from Estefany. What is the best piece of advice you could give to someone or you have ever received when it comes to making videos on TikTok? I don't think I've ever really received advice. Like I told you, this is a one-woman show, very small creator. Everything I have I've built from the ground up by myself. I don't really have anyone to help me or anyone I knew that did this that kind of could help me guide the way. Like I did this all by myself, and sometimes you can tell. Sometimes you're like, yeah, this is not very good, babe. Like, who okayed this? I think it's more of like, I listen to different audios and like, I get really inspired. And if I had any piece of advice for someone who wants to start content creating, I would just say, be yourself. Don't try to mimic somebody else. And I feel like I struggle to this day with that. Like, I find myself being like, oh, she did that. That worked for her. I have to do that now. When it's like, no, that's okay to take inspiration, but don't try to be someone else or don't try to completely mimic someone else's career. The world hasn't seen you. Show us you. We already know who she is. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need another one of her. You're special, you're unique, and you have beautiful ideas and you're creative in your own way. And when you let that inner you shine, that's when you feel like you'll really connect with people and the right people will come and connect with you. So also just keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let one bad day or low views get to you. The only way you can ever fail is if you give up. That's the only way. Just keep going. You'll be fine. And yeah, buddies, that's all the questions that I have. I love this so much. I feel like it was so nice, and I really hope that y'all found this video interesting. If you have anything you want to see, if you have any questions, or you're like, I want to see this stuff, please comment it. Nothing is too demanding, okay? Let me know on my TikTok or here what you want to see. Thank you so much to all the baddies that asked me a question. Y'all are real ones for real. Love you so much. I will never forget you. And remember to subscribe and follow me on all my social. My Instagram and my TikTok are gonna be linked in the description. I love you buddies so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.